Yo, what's up? So we're back with NBA 2K21. I think we're just gonna make this a no money spent series since we do that in MLB. And I feel like I do a pretty good job when it comes to MLB, so we might as well try it with NBA, even though it's a completely different grind. But I've also played my team since day one, like since it dropped, whatever year it was on PS, or I played it on Xbox 360. So it's not like I'm brand new to NBA. Like I actually know what's going on and stuff like that. So before we get started, if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe, especially if you guys want to see some more NBA 2K. And we'll probably post it, you know, for a while, especially just because MLB is kind of midway through and I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest, but we'll still be posting MLB and whatnot. But other than that, let's just go over a couple things. No gameplay in this. I don't really know what to do as far as gameplay either. So if you guys want to see like certain things, let me know so I know what to show you guys. But as far as gameplay goes, I've played like unlimited. I've played limited also, like triple threat and stuff like that, but I haven't been recording. But since we're talking about limited, I did get a ring. So I will say this right off the bat. This is one of the dumbest ideas that this ring is RNG. So the way I got it, I played 9 games. I was 5-4. I think like 3 of my wins were quits, like rage quits. So that wasn't bad. I think I have a little video of how like the ring thing works. I don't know if I actually recorded it or not, but basically in my last game, my 5th game that I won, or my 9th game total, it was the first quarter, was pretty close. He had Giannis and I couldn't stop him, so I paused the game to make some defensive changes, and then he paused the game. His timer ends up running out, so I was like, oh, we're taking this win, why not? And the ring popped up. So basically how it works, you got 3 choices, and as far as I know, it teases the middle one, and if you want the middle one, you select that. If not, you pick the left or the right. The ring showed up on the middle one. We ended up getting it. But I'm definitely not a fan that this is RNG. And I think that kind of sucks. But, you know, we ended up getting one in 9 games. Even though we probably, I don't know, didn't deserve it. Or we didn't play the best. The games I lost, though, I probably should have won 2 of them. And then one game I got smacked. And then the other game was pretty close. Like, most of my games I lose are pretty close. I just got to cut down on turnovers because I like to play too fast and stuff like that. So that messes us up a little bit. But this was the lineup that I technically used in the last game, but you know, this was only the one game I used them. You technically can have 2 rubies if you get a dynamic duo. So I had Lewis, and then I picked up Mitchell in the last game, but technically didn't get to use him because the guy quit. Timer ran out and I took the win. But if you get like Gobert and Mitchell, then you can have an extra ruby, which I guess is a cheap way to do it, or I don't know. But that's something for future reference. You know, if you have that dynamic duo, it will trigger and you kind of can go above the requirements. So that wasn't bad right there, but my team wasn't that good and I was definitely getting out rebounded way too much. So this was just the team we used. Like I said, I'm not a fan of how it's set up, but we ended up getting one. So we're definitely trying to get that Ralph Sampson, and especially like it being a limited mode when it's only a weekend thing to be RNG, that's even worse. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week, but we did get that ring. So a couple things I want to talk about is XP, because XP is definitely the biggest thing right now. We're level 19, which I don't think is bad. You know, we've definitely been trying to do everything we can to get XP, which I think is like the main thing to go after right now, especially if you're trying to get this Steph Curry. One thing I've done though, which I don't know if I should be doing or showing you guys, I probably should be showing you guys, but like these packs I've gotten along the way, I've just opened them, you know, without recording. I probably should save them or at least clip them, and then if they're good, I'll show them to you guys. But I don't think I've gotten anything good out of them. I think I got like 1 Sapphire pack. And then these right here, this is like the Ascension board, which is kind of cool. But the one thing I don't like is it resets every single time. So you got to go up like 3 different tiers to have a chance at, I think it's Bob Lanier. Is that who it is? I don't even know who it is, but it's a pink diamond. You got to get wicked lucky. I've gotten to the 3rd board, but I wasn't able to get that card because there's like 50 choices to pick from, so that's kind of tough. But as far as like these packs go, we haven't really gotten anything. As far as like shoes go, I'm pretty much just quick selling them because I don't really feel a need for shoes, and I don't really use shoes on any of my players. But we're at level 19. We're probably gonna get Tony Parker today, and that's not gonna be bad. We might be able to get, I would be nice to get level 22 today and see this board. So maybe next time I get this board, I'll just like clip it and then talk over it for the next one. But we're definitely trying to get that. But as far as XP goes, you know, there's definitely some good rewards right here. Horace Grant looks all right. You know, Kyle Lowry looks pretty decent. Another thing about this, though, is like you can't actually like view the card, which I think is pretty dumb. Like, let us preview the card so we know if it's worth going after. There's no option to really see like what the attributes are on these cards unless using probably like another website, which I'm not trying to do that right now. But as far as like Steph Curry goes, you know, I think it's gonna be extremely hard to get this card. So we're level 19. Like we're technically halfway there, but we're not when it comes to XP because we still need 141 more thousand. Now, as far as like the progress goes, like the actual agendas, I definitely think you're gonna have to do all of these, you know? So right now, and I did tally this up, I can show like the image on screen. You can only get, what is it, 36,450 XP, which, you know, I think gets you to level, what is it, 20, 30? I think gets you to 30. Yeah, a little under 30. Now, daily missions, if you had the game a couple days earlier, you might have more XP by now. But I think like as far as like moments go, you're gonna want to pick up these cards and do these moments, even though some of them aren't even that easy and some of them are kind of difficult to do. You know, you're definitely gonna want to at least try to do these because XP I think is gonna be very tight. And basically what they're gonna need to do is drop like 30 to 40k worth of XP every single week in order to get this done, because we need 150. We need like another 114k as far as XP goes, which is definitely a lot. But pretty much what I've been doing is just trying to get as much of these done as possible. With whatever my team points we're getting, we're going ahead and picking up these players from the market, the auction house. So we've gotten Gasol. We're trying to get this last one right here. Like, this one's hard. Shooting threes with Gasol, it's kind of hard. You know, Peja, we got to get 16. Haven't done that. Rashard Lewis, I think is actually a pretty good card. We just haven't played domination that much, but we need 100 points with him. And you got like plenty of time to do these ones, but it's these dailies that, you know, quick, obviously it's a daily, so that's 24 hours. But these moments ones are time limited, and I think you want to try getting these done. But like this one, 18 rebounds and 3 blocks. Can't even get rebound. I can't even get rebounds, and some of these are kind of difficult. So hopefully they don't like go overboard with some of these, like getting free throw. Actually, that might not be bad, but 9 rebounds with Westbrook. I hope they tone those down a little bit because, like I said, XP is going to be very valuable. So just going over some of the other stuff, we almost got Rick Fox done. We actually do have Antoine Walker. I just haven't used him yet, so that's a player we have to get in our lineup. And then we should get Tony Parker today too, which that one doesn't look that hard. Got to use him in triple threat online. Or assist and a steal. Oh no. Score on 6 layups. See, that was not that bad. Some of these are easy, but these are some of the ones that I did do. We finished up Bibby. So like I said, I'm picking up these players from the market and then most likely selling them back because there's not really any need for them. You know, I'm not going to use these tip-off guys because I don't really care about like collecting for the tokens. You know what I mean? But we finished up Bibby. We did Wally. We did Jeff Teague. And then this first quarter one. So you got to do all these ones in order to get to the second quarter. And then et cetera, but you know, I'm trying to do like all these as I go and trying to like I'm trying to plan ahead when I'm doing these too, you know, so I don't really waste my time. And then we did these ones right here. So this one, you get that free agent Anthony Davis, did in the first game, which is not bad, but you definitely want to try getting these because there's a lot of XP and those are kind of like free XP too. But XP is going to be very, very difficult to come by. So if you want XP, I definitely think you're going to have to do all of these, at least like 95% of these missions right here, the agendas, because you don't get XP for playing the game, which makes no sense to me. I think if they make that simple change right there, it's going to be so much easier because then you're just able to grind without having to worry as much. And it could be something easy or simple like 20 XP per triple threat or like 50 to 100 per a domination game, something like that, which I think would make a big change. But let's see, what else have we done so far? So triple threat online, I played a little bit, haven't really done that much with that, but I'm not really focused on triple threat online. It's only like if we have a mission for that. Regular triple threat, we only got 2 wins, so I got to do a little bit more grinding with that. And then domination, we only got 3 wins. So it's crazy because like my first domination game, I played the Knicks, and after the first quarter, I was up 17-0 on Hall of Fame. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And then I ended up winning by 20. But after that, I literally lost like my next 5 domination games. So I don't know. It's kind of hard, but then again, I feel like it's just because 1, it's on Hall of Fame, and 2, I'm not really using like the best players because we're trying to evo these cards. So these are who we have so far. Almost got Knox evoed, and then Brian still maybe not even halfway, probably like 30%. Shaq is pretty close. I will say one thing with Shaq though is the rebounds and blocks, that tally does the same thing for me. So I'm pretty sure I just had 25 rebounds because I know I don't have 25 blocks with Shaq. And then we just got Claxton from the Nets and Exum from the Cavs, so we got to work on those guys. But these Evo grinds, I feel like they're more difficult than last year. You know, I feel like there's definitely more stats you have to go by. And then going back to like domination being on Hall of Fame, they really made it a challenge to try evoing these cards. So we'll have to see. I'm not messing around with exchange. And then as far as like my collection goes, you know, because I said I've been opening up packs and just picking up players from the market as I go. We have 120 cards right now. So as far as like the auction goes, I think it's pretty basic. We're pretty much just like doing this kind of flipping or sniping, whatever. You know, just trying to pick up every player that's 500 or so. So whenever I have my team points, I'm just going ahead and picking up cards. Even if I don't need them, I'm just picking them up. Like right here, I would pick up Levert, but someone got him. You know, so just trying to keep those on the low because I think at some point we're going to need all these cards. And obviously we're trying to get collections done. So I'd rather just try to like snipe early on and try to get the bronze and silvers and golds and then work our way up to Sapphire, Ruby, and what's it? Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond, you know what I mean? So we're going to work our way up. Our Amethyst is first, but we're just trying to get all the low end guys first. And then obviously when we get packs along the way and we pack someone we already have, then we can just exchange them. So we have that first owner little badge on those cards. But other than that, I don't think we really did anything. You know, the grind the first day wasn't that much because we lost so many domination games and even like triple threat. So once we start winning more, I think it's going to be a little bit easier. But as far as like my team limited, we got that dumbass ring, and then triple threat we got to do a little bit more. I think what I'm gonna do the rest of the day is just grind out domination, you know, try to get at least 2 divisions done. You know, I think that would be pretty nice, but we definitely got to get a little bit more progress done and do this a little bit faster. Another thing, going back to like these season agendas, One Will Rise, I think these are a little bit overboard. Like they want us to play 100 limited games and then win 100 unlimited games. That's good XP, but we ain't doing that. We're not playing 200 online games, and it's probably going to be more than 200. But triple threat online, actually that might be hard. I don't know if we're going to do that one either. 300 single player, I think that's in the goals. You know, the first month or this first season, I definitely want to get the 300 wins, and then try to get, we'll definitely get at least the 99, so do the regular version, you know, the NBA, but I definitely want to do all 3 dominations first and get those out of the way, so when new content comes out, we're just able to jump into that. So that's kind of my approach for this first season, you know, and hopefully it's not that difficult to get XP, because like I said, we're pretty much going to need like 30 to 40k. They're going to have to give us, you know, options like that per week. So I think we're gonna end it right there. Just kind of our progress through the first day or 2 days pretty much, because we played on Friday, but just a little bit of progress and kind of where we're at. Let me know what level you guys are right now, because I feel like 19 is not that bad. But also let me know what you guys want to see as far as like future content goes when it comes to 2K, so I know what to upload and what not to upload and what might help you guys out in the future. But if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like in the video and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.